Hey guys, Cow here, bringing you another video. This one is Electro Dragon attack strategy. This one is going to be for farming. This composition is more of a war composition. I can do another composition probably in the next few days with all Electro Dragon, all Rage, which I think is the better farming strategy. However, it does not push as well as this one here. So, because of the free update, or the update that made all our troops free, they just need troop space, Electro Dragons are now a very good option. So, we're going to go in right away. I forgot to fill up the CC. If we filled up the CC, this would be a great starting attack here. I think we'll still go for it. Anyways, we have the heroes, very low upgraded defenses here, just what Electro Dragons like to see. Electro Dragons, the big thing about them is that they are susceptible to the air defense. Big, not a no-no, but something to take into consideration. Because air defenses, unlike Inferno Towers, scatter shots. Eagle can go down. These air defenses are always going to be up and running, which is a bit brutal sometimes when you're just trying to farm, because if they have really high level air defenses, like this one has pretty high level, like they're not high level air defenses, but they're higher than like their other defenses. It looks like they prioritized air defenses and these big defenses for their Town Hall 13 here. But we have high level heroes, so we're going to be able to take out a good chunk of the base. Definitely, if you have heroes, use them. I have heroes, I'm going to be using them, especially when we have such a big amount of loot here. We're just going to kind of let them go, because I'm trying to get into this town hall compartment with not too many issues. The issues coming from, of course, these air sweepers going to push us back. We're going to try getting into this town hall compartment very quickly, as to not really waste too much time on that big defensive building being the town hall. So let's go and see. Okay, we're going to go straight in there. We're going to go straight into this air defense just because there isn't really any damage. We're going to go straight into it with the warden. Usually with the warden you want to use the ability right away, but because there isn't a lot of DPS there, we're going to be waiting on the warden ability, especially that we do not have our a blimp with us. So you would want to send in everything and then and then warden ability with the blimp. I missed this freeze here, but we're just going to warden ability over this, and this looks pretty crushed, just because low level defenses, they don't really do much damage to the Electro Dragons. We're just going to double freeze here just because there's no reason not to. Oh, I didn't switch over. Freezed for no reason, but that's going to be a crushed base just like this, taken out 3-star with 800,000 of each loot. Very good starting base to go up against. Now, if you notice, I am low in trophies. That's mostly because I haven't been very active in Clash of Clans. I'm just gonna swag this, speed our warden up, one shot, pop it, nice. I haven't been very active, so my defenses aren't very good. So, or our base design isn't the best for defending. So we have been taking a lot of damage, and we are currently in gold. Electro Dragons love low level bases. I think if you are low in the trophies, Electro Dragons are great. And then you just keep using Electro Dragons, and then once you hit bases like this that are too hard, of course we can skip it. But when the majority of bases that you're trying to hit are too difficult for your Electro Dragons, which are pretty obvious, because Electro Dragons can kind of hit their town hall equivalent and lower when it comes to highly upgraded town halls of their same town hall level or higher, they really struggle. So we might have just gotten lucky on this first hit, but definitely if the majority of hits you want to go for, like this here, again, we have a really low upgraded base here. However, these air defenses are very powerful, very strong, and they're probably almost maxed for this level. So as long as we get through to these air defenses, we should be fine. And it looks like we'll be able to come in from, probably, I'll come in from this bottom section right here. mostly because we can come in with a blimp and hopefully bypass some of that air defense there. So, or the air sweeper. We're going to drop our hero here. Use your heroes mostly for funneling, taking out air defenses if possible, but you can also just kind of spam your E-dragons in, and they will be able to easily take out half a base. I'm trying to get all the loot here because it's a dead base, and the best way to do that is to use your heroes to take out what is problematic, especially when it's this dead. A lot of dead bases down here in low elo that you have to take advantage of when the opportunity presents itself. So we're just going to go, I'm going to do a little bit of funneling here. Let's do that. I'm going to drop 2 balloons there, 2 balloons here to kind of snipe out these buildings that are trying to hit our Electro Dragon. We're going to pop our king here, and I think we can go. So we're just going to do that. I'm going to do that. We're going to go there with our Warden, drop it, and then pop the Warden ability nice and early for these Electro Dragons. Having a wide deployment right here, we're going to Rage Freeze to get these balloons in our CC on top of that Town Hall, knocking it out, making sure that our Electro Dragons don't really have to deal with it. Now, I haven't been really using my freeze spells. You should be using your freeze spells relatively early in the base. You might want to save 1 or 2 for your back-end World Champion if you're in Town Hall 13. But for the most part, you just want to use a lot of your spells early because Electro Dragons are very powerful, but they do drop quickly. And the main strength of them is that they can chain through a base. So you really want to protect them as they're getting those first chains when they're really strong. Because if they get enough chains through the beginning of the base, usually the base is crushed and you have a bunch of Electro Dragons left over. It's when you wait a really long time, they can't really one-shot things because you're not using your rages, and they kind of slow down and get shot down. So make sure to use your spells early. Don't waste them too much. If you end the raid and you have a few spells, you probably should have used them a bit earlier in the raid. It's kind of like tank. You think of your spells as tanking for your Electro Dragons. So if your spells are outlasting your Electro Dragons, that means you need to use those spells quicker because your spells should be finished before your troops are. So that is going to be our raid right there. Let's look at what we got. So we got a 600,000 and 800,000. That's 1.4 million loot. Is that 1.4? Yeah, 1.4. 1.4 million loot, not counting bonus. And we got a nice 7k Dark Elixir in the 10 minutes that we've spent, looking like 8 minutes now. But that's a very simple way to use this strategy. I will be bringing in a more surgical approach later in the week. Make sure to be subscribed, where we use all Electro Dragons, all Rage, and that's a Dark Elixir farming strategy. This is pretty much for everything now that the Electro Dragons no longer cost Elixir. You can now farm anything you want with it. But if you're looking to strictly farm the Dark Elixir, I'm bringing that strategy relatively soon. Hope you guys did enjoy. I'm also bringing some, what is this? Clan Capital stuff as well. Haven't made a new base like I promised, but we definitely will be reviewing and doing our sneaky archer attacks like we do every week. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.